Yeah, that hand thing has to be fixed. I mean, that's only one of the things that she has to really work on, but that's a huge thing because it's gone on for so long. It's such a bad habit now.
I love that. Blaming your daughter, saying that it's gone on for so long, it's such a bad habit now. This is your fault. Your daughter has so many bad habits now. And guess what? They're all your fault, Laura. Hey, bitch, and welcome. Why is this so far away? Hey, bitch, and welcome back to another video of me talking about people I hate. First things first, I always talk so much about how I personally feel that posting your children on the internet is extremely inappropriate, regardless of if you're an equestrian, regardless of if you're a family vlog channel, regardless of the parents' intentions here. I don't care. I really feel like the internet is an extremely dangerous place and it's just not for children at all. Day by Day continues years and years later. I think we're now like 2 or 3 years into my Day by Day saga. They continue to be one of the #1 channels that is sent to me for reaction. Not only because they kind of treat a lot of their animals like crap, they're kind of borderline hoarding animals at this point, but I'm not here to talk about the other animals. I'm not here to talk about their family vlog channel. Today, I really want to talk about their daughter, Sophie, and honestly, Gabby too. What I say does apply to Gabby, but more so Sophie. These parents are posting their children on the internet knowing that their children are getting tons of hate and criticism over the stuff that the parents are encouraging / forcing these kids to do for views and content on YouTube. Like, what the heck is this? This was a video posted a few days ago that was sent to me, I don't know, like 100 times. And a lot of people were saying, oh my God, Sophie's writing, it's just so bad. It hasn't changed for years and blah, blah, blah. It hasn't changed for years, guys, because the parents refused to get these girls a legitimate trainer. These kids have basically been writing at the exact same level for years. They have not advanced or gotten better in any way. That is not the fault of the children. I guarantee you the whole reason that Laura posted this thumbnail is because she knew that this video would get more views. You're encouraging people to make fun of your kid. That's literally what you're doing. These parents are really starting to make me angry.
People are unkind online or even in real life, that it's a true reflection of that person's heart, the reflection of their spiritual progress. And people leave hate comments for so many different reasons. Sometimes it's because they're jealous. Sometimes it's because they're judging someone else's life based on their own experiences, which is really common. Like, there are so many reasons that people are hateful and leave mean comments, and my kids know that it's okay. Like,
Laura is constantly posting inflammatory videos of her kids riding poorly or accidents at the farm that were completely avoidable just for clicks and views at the expense of her own children. And I'd be really curious to know if Laura and Sam are actually setting aside any of the money that they're making off of exploiting their children for their children when they turn 18. Before we get into today's video, because it's going to be a lot, we are doing fan art unboxings at the end of each of my videos, so stay tuned to the end of this video if you want to see this fan art unboxing, and a big thank you to the people who did send me this amazing fan art. Additionally, if you want to send me fan art, you can send it to the address on the screen or in the description down below. Don't forget to check out our Patreon or YouTube members because we post additional horsey content and training videos over there. Additionally, you guys can shop all of my artwork, which is orbitingbeast.com.
Sophie says that she's fresh today because, one, all the people in Sophie's lesson are away today.
Absolutely nobody can say to me that I have been unfair to these people because I really have tried my hardest over the years to give the best possible advice to this family. Have they taken any of my advice? No, they literally haven't. They still have the exact same trainer that I've been telling them to get rid of for the last 3 years. And why have I been telling them to get rid of the trainer? Because neither one of these girls have progressed at all in their riding for more than 3 years that I've been reacting to them. That's a huge problem. That has nothing to do with your children. That has to do with your trainer 100%. If you guys actually look back at Sophie's riding, it hasn't changed for nearly a decade that these people have been posting on YouTube. Like nearly the entire time that DayByDay has posted videos on YouTube, their kids riding, Sophie specifically, has not changed hardly at all. That is a huge problem. And the family continues to exploit their kids' bad riding online for views. You're just encouraging people to bully your children. Like, what are you doing? Someone has to be a voice for these kids. Like, my God, I can't even imagine if I had parents like this. The parents are the problem. And they know that people are saying stuff like this about their kids and they refuse to help their children. Better yet, they refuse to stop posting it online. She knows the type of comments that she's going to get on this video at the expense of Sophie. If that doesn't tell you the type of mom Laura is, I don't know what will. Not only that, but the breed of horse that Sophie has, I'm pretty sure is some sort of saddlebred draft cross. This horse is not the type of horse that's going to naturally be good at jumping. It doesn't mean that you can't teach basic small stuff, but Sophie's been riding for 10 plus years now. She should not still be at this level. It's very obvious that Sophie wants to jump. She needs a horse that can jump. She needs a horse that is bred specifically for that purpose, that is also the appropriate size for her. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the majority of horses that this family has gotten, even the ones that have been lame or had issues, were from this rink-a-dink trainer, Brandon, that they continuously go to and take their horses to. And I'm pretty sure they got Lady from Brandon as well. That's another red flag. I really felt like I was being fair to them when I made my last video. I was trying to encourage them that they're making good decisions, because I do feel like Sophie and Lady are a better fit for each other. And I do feel like it gives Sophie the opportunity to learn really good groundwork and start from zero with a new trainer and a good horse that might potentially be a good fit for basic riding, which is what Sophie needs. She needs to learn the basics because she hasn't even done that yet. She's very off balance. She's kind of bouncing around. Her hands are kind of wobbly all over the place. And it just looks very uncomfortable. Sophie needs to be at square one with a decent trainer that can actually start teaching her real riding. It upsets me so much that Brandon just allows these girls to jump when they're not even ready.
This horse has really been the best thing for Sophie. She got this horse and she's never looked back.
This horse is not going to be much of a blessing when she starts going lame. And again, nothing to do with Sophie's size. This has to do with poor riding.
Good, Sophie, hands in front.
Yeah, that hand thing has to be fixed. That's the trouble. She doesn't put her hands in the right spot. I mean, that's only one of the things that she has to really work on, but that's a huge thing because it's gone on for so long. It's such a bad habit now.
I love that. Blaming your daughter, saying that it's gone on for so long, it's such a bad habit now. This is your fault. Your daughter has so many bad habits now. And guess what? They're all your fault, Laura. Oh, she has bad habits now. Yeah, gee, Laura, I frickin' wonder why. And listen to Laura sitting there criticizing her own daughter. I can't even imagine what that would have done to my self-esteem and my confidence. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? This is why it's not okay. Family vlog channels and posting your children on the internet, this is not okay. This trainer should never allow a child who cannot collect a horse or ride in a really nice, balanced, collected manner to jump. This horse is hollow and looks extremely uncomfortable, and Sophie looks like she's struggling every single time you watch a video of her riding. This girl could be so much better of a rider at this point. If her family had actually taken my advice that I gave them, like 3 years ago now, and gotten a new trainer, think about how much more advanced in her riding career she would be. And that's what's so heartbreaking about this.
We need to tie her hands up somehow.
I know. We need to get a little piece of rope tied to her brow band.
Yep.
Hands in front, mid-neck.
Put some rope in the brow band and tie them to Sophie's wrists.
Tying your daughter's hands is the equivalent of barrel racers tying a rubber band around their feet to give them better balance so their feet don't come out of the stirrups. You could just learn how to ride properly.
Look past, look straight. Just then close your legs, eyes up, leg. Good. There we go.
Wow.
Back.
I love a private lesson. They're shorter. To go home sooner.
Wow. So a mom that doesn't even really want to allow her child the time to learn. Also, why would a private lesson be shorter? All lessons, group lessons and private lessons should be the exact same length, because private lessons, usually the students pay more. It's just, for me, all of the little side comments by the mom that just really upset me. Her sitting there criticizing her own child to the thousands of people that watch their videos, and her knowing that her kid has bad riding habits and is not at the riding level that she should be. I hate to say this, but it's almost like they've just given up on teaching her and they're just doing the bare minimum, whatever makes her happy. Oh yeah, let's let her jump the jumps. Who cares? Let's not actually help her. Let's not actually allow her to be a better rider. I forgot to point this out in the beginning, but the saddle that she's riding in still does not fit her properly. I don't know why something so basic is something that this family can't find for their child.
Right leg and looking. Eyeballs up. There we go. Good.
This horse looks so visibly uncomfortable doing this. This is not something that this horse was bred to do or even trained to do, which is very obvious judging off of this video. I could care less about this girl's position. I could care less about her lack of riding ability in these videos. Sitting here critiquing every little thing, nitpicking what she's doing, it's not going to help because that's not her fault. The problem is that she hasn't progressed for years and years in her riding. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Sophie should be so much better at this point in her riding career than what she is.
Now we're gonna fix Sophie here for a second. Shoulders up, hands mid-neck, grab mane and stand. There we go, that's okay, much better.
I'm not even going to speak on the subtle signs of lameness, because here's the thing, this horse could just be very uncomfortable, and there's so many cuts in this video that there's other stuff that's going on, probably bad jumps or refusals that are even worse than what we're seeing on the video that Laura's cutting out. Every single horse should be able to jump tiny little jumps like that. That really has nothing to do with your horse's jumping ability at all. I don't like the idea that Laura is trying to turn this horse into a jumper, because I just have a feeling this is going to end poorly. I have a feeling that the same thing is going to happen like what happened with Flim, where this horse is going to go lame. Sam and Laura have a habit and are notorious for ruining horses, in my opinion. And it's just really sad to see that a horse that could have been such a good fit for her is probably going to end up with problems. The top comment on the video says, "You need a new trainer." Listen, guys, the sad reality about all of this is that this is a child whose parents and trainer have essentially given up on her. That's really what this boils down to. Sophie and Gabby are going to realize one day when they look at my videos that I was right and I was trying to help them for years and years. They're going to realize that. And they're going to realize that their parents and their trainer failed them at so many points in their life when they could have been working towards helping them be better equestrians. I mean, Laura, how hard is it? How hard is it to just find your daughters a new trainer? Is it really that hard? Is it really that big of a deal for you? Or do you just not want to be bothered? You just don't want to care. Okay, guys, so we are here with all of my fan mail that I have already received. Oh my God, thank you guys so much. Okay, first one. Oh, this is so heartfelt. Oh my God. Oh, thank you so much, Hannah. That is so sweet. That's gonna make me cry. Oh, so adorable. Look at this, you guys. Look at this beautiful fan art by Hannah. So pretty. Oh my God, I'm so excited to put these on the wall. Look at this. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. Thank you so much, Hannah. We're gonna put these on the wall. Oh, I forgot to tell everybody that we are having a little girl. So that's so exciting. I'm so excited for that. Oh my God, look at this one, you guys, look at this. This letter and fan art is from Sarah. Oh, Sarah, a little tip for you is, you know, sometimes horses just have to reset. They have to be horses. Beautiful. I love it. Look at it. Oh, this one's from Hope. She says, "Hi, Raleigh. My name is Hope, and I love your videos. You've taught so much about horses, and I hope to learn as much as you someday." Oh, you will. You'll get there, Hope. Honestly, most of what I say is just common sense. Oh, I love it. Oh my God. It's one of my designs on my website, but it's her own take on it where she says, "Stop horse abuse," and she's holding a sign. This one's from Maria. She says, "Hi, my name's Maria D'Angelo. I'm a professional full-time artist from New Jersey. I didn't have any original works available to send for your wall, but I did have a small print. This one is titled Ruby." Wow, so beautiful. Oh, look at this. And she signed it on the back. So this is one of her pieces of artwork. I'm not gonna put this on the wall, but I will frame this. I will keep this in my house. Thank you so much. This is so beautiful. Okay guys, that was it for my fan art unboxing for today's video. If you wanna be featured in my next video, don't forget to send me fan art, you guys. I am accepting fan art for the next several months. We're gonna make this background absolutely massive. This is actually zoomed in with my camera. It's gonna take up the entire wall. So don't be discouraged. Send me your fan art, you guys. It's gonna be a huge wall of fan art. But I love you. Bye, guys.